What's up, travelers? So today I'm trying to record my GoPro. If everything went well, then you're gonna see most of my GoPro footage and hopefully it's a lot better and you can see a lot more of my room. Otherwise, I use my iPhone footage because I have my iPhone right here in front of me as well. So I don't know which camera to look at, but I'll try to look at both just in case. But in today's video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about delicious passion fruit that you can find here in Peru. Now, before we continue to get into this video, I just want to apologize beforehand because some of the people that are working on this building that I live in, that they're finishing up the construction on, they're making this really annoying, loud, banging sound somewhere. So you might hear that in the background. I will try to very cleverly disguise that with some music so you don't listen to that or hear that throughout this video. But anyway, back to fruit. You guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love food. I love fruit in particular. Oh yeah, I have my mic. So we're gonna try that out as well. Hopefully we have better audio today. So anyway, back to the thing. I'm all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I haven't had much sleep today. So apparently when I don't have a lot of sleep, I'm either really tired or I'm really hyperactive. But anyway, back to the fruit. So this is, well, these are some of the types of passion fruit that you will find here in Peru. So these kind that I have here are called granadillas. Granadillas. This long one here is called tumbo. Tumbo. It's very interesting here. And these ones right here that I have are maracuya. So here you have like an older one of the maracuya, and I know some of you are probably like scared of this now because you're like, Steph, ew, don't eat that. It looks so moldy and nasty, which it is kind of starting to get a little moldy, I think. But this is it when it's not so wrinkly and stuff. And sometimes they're very nice and yellow and round and just a beautiful yellow color. But this is how they are when they get a little bit wrinkly. And actually, a lot of people feel like when you eat them in this kind of state is when it's best, because when they're very, very yellow, they're very acidic. And these are so acidic, tangy. But this is a very common passion fruit that we use here in a lot of typical drinks. When you go to little local restaurants in here and you get a menu, so you get like an affordable lunch, then a lot of times they will give you a free drink with that lunch. And so sometimes that drink will be maracuya water, which is made from this stuff here. And basically they just put this, I believe that they blend it with some water. They take out the seeds because it has seeds. So they pass it through a kind of colander or strainer or something. And then they add sugar to it. And that's maracuya water for you. So that's what they use as a drink. Now this, let's go back to the granadilla. This one is not tangy at all, like maracuya. Okay, this stuff is really tangy. No, it's really hard for me to eat this just by itself. Like literally, I start sweating just from the tanginess. I'm like, oh, that's so tart. No, I had this the other day for my breakfast, but I had it with banana ice cream with really ripe bananas, so they were really extra sweet. So that's the only way I could really eat this all on its own. But this is packed with so many good things, like y'all don't even know. I wrote it all down on my Instagram, on my Vida Sana Instagram stuff if you want to see it. But it's let me see if I can find it up here somewhere, because I have it on this iPad here, everything I wrote. Okay, because I'm not going to remember all this because there's just so many darn fruits here. But anyway, maracuya is packed with vitamin A and C. It's an antioxidant, helps fight free radicals, prevents premature aging. 1 cup of maracuya daily gives you your recommended amounts of vitamin C that you need per day. And vitamin A is necessary for maintaining good vision, healthy skin, cellular growth, and reproduction. 1 cup of maracuya can also give women half of the recommended iron quantities or intake that they need. And the vitamin C present already in the maracuya helps with absorption of that iron. So it's really an amazing fruit, and I have not really been eating this fruit much at all since I've been here, just because it's so sour, so tart. I've only had it in waters, really, like maracuya water. But that I avoid now because it has sugar, and I try to avoid added sugar. But I eat it in my banana ice cream now. So this baby, these on the other hand, these are granadillas, and granadillas are so sweet. They're delicious. But the difference between granadillas and maracuyas, which seem to be the stars of my video today because I keep going back to them, is that apart from being like sweet and stuff as well, these on the inside are like gray or transparent kind of color, and these ones here are yellow or very orange in color. So it's really interesting because this looks really gross. It's like gray and unattractive on the inside, but it's so delicious, let me tell you. I'm addicted to these. I could eat a whole kilo, maybe 2 kilos of these back in my raw vegan days. Those are my favorite fruits. So some good properties of granadillas are that it's a good source of potassium, calcium, phosphorus, iron, and fiber. They give you special essential vitamins that such as B1, B2, C, vitamin C, A, and then they contain some proteins and carbs. It stabilizes the nerves, gives it kind of like gives you a soothing or tranquil kind of, I don't know, feeling, and it helps stimulate digestion as well, controls stomach acid, and helps heal ulcers apparently. Interesting. It says here it has a high fiber content if you eat the seeds, because it's also known as the fruit of children because it activates some kind of thing. I don't know how to translate that in English. Timo. If you guys know what timo means in English, let me know in the comments. But it activates something in children that helps them grow, according to this stuff here. And it helps with alleviating fever, to combat diarrhea and colics. Sorry about the car alarm, but that's Lima. I can't control these things. They're out of my control, okay? I don't even know what camera to look at now. I don't know. This is going to be a crazy video. Okay, so anyway, moving on to the tumbo. And this one here, I think the fruit lady said this was called Lulu, which I thought was funny because I was like, that's like a lady's name or something. I don't know. But these ones and this one is known as, I remember my fruit lady called this one La Granadilla de la Selva. So the granadilla from the jungle. That's what she calls these. But another fruit lady yesterday called these Lulu. So I don't know. And I'm not a big fan of these. I just don't really like the flavor so much. I have a really big sweet tooth, so I prefer sweet things. But I will try these because I haven't had them in over a year, I think. So let me tell you first how to eat these things, okay? Where's my spoon? Okay, so these are all the passion fruits that you got here, okay? Tumbo, granadilla, maracuya, and lulu, or granadilla de la selva. So, oh, there's my spoon. Here's the thing. When you want to eat granadilla, first of all, the way to pick granadilla is that you have to, as you're picking them up, you have to feel for the ones that feel kind of heavy. The ones that feel kind of like they have a lot of weight, they're kind of heavier. Those are the ones that are supposedly better. The ones that you should go for, not the ones that are very light. I don't know. That's what everyone seems to say in terms of fruit picking. So you go for the ones that feel a little bit heavy. Now, with granadilla, it has a very hard shell on the outside, which you have to be really careful with if you decide to open these with your fingers. So a way that you can open these is, oh, by the way, like I love this. Like this is one of the things that I love about Peru is like food here is so good. Like the quality of food. Oh my God, this is so fresh. Like it has a little leaf and stem, like it's nice and green. So yeah, that's another way to like really pick granadillas or any other like passion fruits and stuff, is like if it's green, it has some leaves and stuff, then it's freshly picked, so you know you're good to go. If it doesn't have these, then it's a bit old maybe, but I still eat them. Anyway, so if you're using your fingers, you have to be careful because sometimes the shell is too hard. And so what you do is you can press in with this part of your finger in to kind of start breaking the shell. But this one's kind of soft actually. But sometimes you have some really, really hard ones, so you have to be careful because that can actually cut you. So what you do in that instance though is you get a little spoon and you know, kind of dig it in there and go all around the granadilla and just break it like this. And there's like car alarms and emergencies going around Lima, but anyway, so this is what it looks like on the inside. I don't know which camera I'm pointing to, but that's what it looks like. So it looks really unattractive because it looks like, you know, not very nice gray. I don't know, but it's delicious. So delicious. Especially when they're really sweet. So when I first saw this fruit, I thought it looked like a bunch of frog eggs or something because it looks so weird, you know? And one of my subscribers who's Peruvian says that when he was little, they used to call these granadillas like moco or something, which moco in English means booger. So it's like the booger fruit. I don't know. And the way you can eat this is you can just kind of get in there and eat it. I'm not gonna say anything else on that. Or you could get a spoon and you can just scoop it out, which is a lot better because actually if you just kind of get in there, you know, you're gonna get stuff all over your face. And so it gets messy. It gets really messy. So you can just put it in your mouth like this and eat it. So good. Now, when I was taught to eat this, my aunt told me I could just scoop it in my mouth and just swallow it. This is very inappropriate today, this fruit. But with a friend of mine from Belgium, when we went to the fruit festival earlier this year, you know, he was munching on them and I was like, why are you munching on them? It has a nasty flavor when you munch on them. And he was like, because why not, you know, it's good for you and blah, blah. And I was thinking, I was like, yeah, it is good for you. Like, you're actually supposed to munch on seeds to kind of start digesting that way and be able to have, like, so your stomach acids can just further break that down and have access to it. Made sense to me afterwards. So now I tried to munch them a little bit, but before I didn't. And they would just come out in my poop. I'm just being honest. So it's up to you whether you want to munch on them or not. It does have a bit of a different flavor when you do munch on them. But it's still delicious, I think. So you should eat this. Has lots of good properties, benefits. So yeah, that's how you eat granadilla. Woo! Now, with maracuya, on the other hand, where's my knife? I brought a knife in here. Oh crap, it's on my desk. With maracuya, on the other hand, you have to cut it because you can't rip the skin off. So you need to cut this open with a knife. So let me just, this is really smelly. Let me just reach on over to my desk and get it. Oh my God. Oy. All right, I'm back. So you just have to cut it open and stuff, which I'm gonna do because I have a little plate here. And I want to show you what it looks like on the inside. Oh no, my tumbo fell on the floor. Okay. Whoa, this one has some really tough skin. Oh my God. It's spilling everywhere. Oh no. Ew, it looks like a soggy brain. Okay, well, my maracuya happened to look like this today. It's all leaky. I don't know if you can see that up here on my GoPro, but it's really orange today and it looks like a soggy brain. And it has a very distinct flavor, but it's so delicious. Well, we have these in also popsicles, I believe. Oh, It's delicious. Sour, tangy, but delicious. I don't think that it's that sour today, just because I've been letting it get like age a little bit, because I don't want it to be super sour. So that's how you eat that one. You can be crazy and scoop it out and eat it with a spoon if you want. It's up to you. But I would just mix that with something sweet because it's too damn tart. But you can do that too. And again, if you want to munch on the seeds, you can munch on the seeds. It gives it a different flavor. Now moving on to this one. This one you can just break open as well, like the granadilla. And this has a really soft skin. So you can just open it up like this. And it's kind of like the granadilla. It just doesn't have such an attractive color to it. It's very like white, grayish, pale, like a pale color. Tastes like a tart mango. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one either. I never liked these when I first tried them, but I'll finish this later. This video is getting too long. And then for the last one, we have tumbo. It fell on the floor though, so I have to go pick it up. 1 second. So here we have tumbo. And if I remember well, I believe that you can just also like either cut this in half or break it open with your fingernails as well. Yeah, because the skin is really easily broken. So you can pop it open with your fingernails, or you could just slice it in half like so. And don't worry, I'm not gonna cut myself. I know how to handle a knife. I cook, people. And then you get this. Oh my god, 1 second. You get this. So it's like a yellowy orange inside. It's mostly orange. And that's what it looks like. And it don't smell pleasant. It's been a while since I've had this, so I'll try this. Hopefully it's delicious. Though I'm very cautious of this because it don't smell good. I'm trying really not to scoop up much just because I don't want to eat it. Ah, my god. Okay, let's try it. Well, it has a weird flavor. Oh, I got my nose in it. I don't know. It kind of tasted like basil for a second. Maybe my taste buds are off. Like a sweet basil, tangy weirdness. And the seeds are a lot harder than in the other passion fruits. So yeah, that's tumbo for you. And I don't know the other properties for tumbo or the other one, lulu or something, but they're all good for you because it's fruit and it comes from the earth and all that good stuff is good for you. So eat it. So I'm gonna eat it anyway, but I guess I'll save it for tomorrow because I don't want to eat any more fruit right now. So that's it, you guys. Those are some passion fruits that you can find here in Peru that you should definitely try because you're in Peru, so why not try some of our fruits here, because you're probably not going to have access to any of these back in your country, probably. If you're lucky, you can probably find maybe granadilla, maybe maracuya, although I doubt it because most of the time you can find the purple type passion fruit that has like yellow, green, orange insides. You know, that purple one? I found that in Belgium a lot. But you know, you're here, try these fruits out. Granadilla is definitely going to be your favorite. I know it because it's so sweet and delicious. And that's it for this video. So I really hope that you have enjoyed watching me try out some of these fruits that I haven't had in a while and learning about the wonderful properties of some of these fruits and stuff. I love how much variety Peru has, just in terms of different fruits or, you know, vegetables. We have a load of, well, I would say tubers and potatoes, that kind of stuff. I don't know, we'll see. I'll make videos on that later on. But I just really love and appreciate the variety that you can find here in Peru. The quality of the food is so much different. It's incredible. Like, y'all don't know. Sometimes I feel like staying here forever just because of the food. The quality is so much better. And anyway, that's it. So thank you so much for watching this really long video again. I'm sorry it's really long, but it's how I roll, man. It's how I roll. So, I guess we'll see how it turns out when I start editing this video and how crazy I look looking at one camera and then the other and all that good stuff. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos on, I have all this stuff on my finger. Okay, you don't look right. Don't look right at all. Okay. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this on different fruits and stuff, because I love fruit and I'm vegan. So that's probably the most you're gonna get out of me in terms of food from Peru. And follow me on social media if you like, just to see what I'm up to on Snapchat, Instagram. I'm mostly on my Instagram for Vida Sana, which is my health coaching stuff. But, you know, I try to post as often as possible on my travel channel stuff for Instagram. So follow me on social media so we can stay in touch, and leave me any comments in the description below. So I will see you soon. Take care. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.